BMW Motorrad pulled the covers off the 2023 S1000RR, and there are quite a few changes, mainly geared towards enhancing the riding experience, but the first and most obvious thing to notice is those winglets up front. With BMW, form is important, but it never comes before function, and that's certainly the case here. Depending on your speed, these winglets can create a maximum of 22 pounds of downforce on the front fairing, further aiding in wheelie mitigation under acceleration. That in turn means that traction control doesn't have to work as hard, and riders should be able to maintain a more consistently quick pace on the track. Speaking of BMW's dynamic traction control, it now offers a new slide control function that makes use of a steering angle sensor. Riders can choose between two preset drift angles in order to dial in how the bike will react when accelerating out of the corners. There's also a new brake slide assist function in BMW's ABS Pro system on this bike as well. For 2023, the BMW S1000RR gets a revised inline-4 cylinder engine, and how much power it makes will vary based on geography. In the US, it makes a claimed 205 horsepower at 13,000 RPM, as well as a maximum torque of 83 pound-feet at 11,000 RPM. These figures remain unchanged from the previous generation's numbers. However, in the rest of the world, it makes a claimed 210 horsepower at 13,750 RPM and a peak torque of 130 Newton meters or 83.3 pound-feet of torque at 11,000 RPM. So a few ponies more at your disposal if you're outside the US, but the torque is about the same. Other updates include chassis revision with more flex in the BMW's flex frame design, as well as alterations to chassis geometry. The cylinder head gets new intake port geometry modeled on the NRR engine. While the geometry comes from the M mill, the intake ducts here are cast rather than milled. The RR also benefits from an improved airbox design featuring variable intake funnels. A high windshield now comes standard, as does an M lightweight battery, shorter license plate holder, and redesigned rear section for a tidy yet aggressive look. Those taking their S1000RR to the track will be happy to know that the rear wheel is now easier to remove than ever, thanks to a revised lossless axle bushing mount, as well as chamfered brake pads and brake anchor plates. Available colorways for the 2023 BMW S1000RR include Black Storm Metallic, Style Passion in Racing Red Non-Metallic, and Light White Non-Metallic or BMW M Tricolor. Pricing and availability vary by region, but in the US, the starting MSRP is $17,895 and it is expected to roll into the showrooms in Jan 2023. If you're interested in this bike from other regions, your best bet is to contact your local BMW dealer to ask about the pricing and availability in your area. BMW is hoping to win back some of the ground it has lost in the superbike segment with this reboot, but only time will tell if they have succeeded. Let me know your thoughts on the new BMW S1000RR in the comments down below. If you like this video, then smash that like button, and if you'd like to catch more motorcycle news and content, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.
At home.